Hi there, it's Alicia. We're wrapping up week one of our rotation diet. And for me, this is probably the most stressful week I've had in a very long time. The holidays are coming up. I'm trying to um, find and collect recipes to eat. I'm trying to alter my cooking. It's a lot going on, and so I'm exhausted. And this is technically day 4, and a whole week would be like day 7. But I'm going to be really busy this weekend, and so I thought I'd go ahead and do this and get it out of the way. And I just kind of go over some of the things that we're eating, that we've eaten on this first week, and then what I plan on making for this weekend, which may change. I don't know. I'll post it all on the blog, and then you can go through and read it, and hopefully I'll have recipes up there soon too. But just to give you an idea of the first 4 days at least, day 1 was pork and corn and peaches and carrots is what I used. So we had smoked sausage for breakfast, Kix cereal with almond milk, peaches, pork chops cooked in baking drippings that I had left over with salt and pepper, roasted carrots, peaches again, and popcorn for a snack. Then on day 2, we had turkey and quinoa with pears. So we had turkey links for breakfast with quinoa flakes, which is kind of like oatmeal or cream of wheat. It's really good actually, with maple syrup and cinnamon on top. Pear juice to drink. And then for dinner we had ground turkey with curried quinoa and some pears. Day 3 was supposed to be a complete venison day, but Lucas ended up coming home sick from school on day 2, and I couldn't get to the store to buy any new new things, so I went ahead and just used what I had on hand, and I had some bacon, so I went ahead and made that for breakfast. And I put some fresh strawberries with that, pecans for a snack. And then for dinner we had these mini venison meatloafs that I made in a muffin tin, which is a really neat idea when you're having to alter ingredients for specific people, especially when you have picky kids who don't like certain things. So, like, for example, I made a couple that had barbecue sauce on top. Some of them had ketchup. For Lucas, we had mustard. And then one of the things he tested out on was cheese, hard cheeses. So I put a little Parmesan cheese on top of them, which is the first time he's had cow cheese in 3 years. And he did pass with flying colors, so that's awesome. So we had the venison meatloaf with that. Little tip when you're cooking this venison, because it's so lean, if you're going to make it in the muffin tin, line the bottom with a little slice of bacon, and it really keeps it moist. Really tastes really good too. Okay, so on to day 4. Day 4, which is today. The night before I made buckwheat muffins with raspberries and pecans in it, and that was pretty good. It passed the taste test. For me, it was a little strong with the buckwheat. I don't normally cook with it because it is so strong, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to tone it down. And then we had some venison sausage for that. And then for dinner, we had leaf lettuce salad with olive oil and mustard dressing, and tilapia fillets with olive oil, salt, and pepper to taste. And Lucas really liked it. He really enjoyed it. So tomorrow I have a chicken thawing. I'm going to serve that with some roasted root vegetables that are not carrots. I might do carrots. I don't know. But we'll just see. I need to go to the store and figure out what they have in hand. And then we're going to try, this is the first time in 3 years, we're going to try gluten-free oatmeal. So we'll cross our fingers on that and see how well that works. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll have, of course, the leftovers from day 4 for lunch. Day 6, I'm planning on making beef, little beef strips cooked in maybe dredged in a little corn flour with some broccoli, and I'm gonna look up some oyster sauce and find some that hopefully doesn't have any garlic in it. That should be interesting because soy's off the list, so we can't have any soy sauce. Then on day 7, I plan on having it be a pork day again, and I plan on making pork burgers with some corn chips maybe, or some other sort of vegetable chips. We'll see. That may change. I may have a completely different side because I am going to be using cornstarch possibly to dredge my beef. So on my post, I'll have that a little more laid out, and I'll have the recipes and what I used in detail. But so that's the first 7 days, and I'm exhausted. I've probably spent over 3 hours just looking for recipes online, and that's not even like planning how I'm gonna make them, but just looking them up and getting ideas and stuff. Eventually, I'd like to try doing tacos and lettuce where you actually do chicken in it. That'd be a neat way to do chicken. I've also seen a really neat where you spaghetti slice zucchini and squash, and you boil them real quick, and it's like spaghetti, but it's not a grain. And I think I'm going to try that. I've also got some bread coming from Sammy's Bakery, and it's millet and flax bread that's yeast free, and the doctor's office told me that it was fabulous. So we're going to order that, and hopefully that'll come in soon. I mean, get some sandwiches going again. Also, on day 7, no, sometime in the next week, sometime in week 2, as long as he does good with the gluten-free oatmeal, we're going to also try eggs again for the first time in 3 years. So that's really exciting, and I will totally let you know how that goes. But for now, I think I'm going to go and get some sleep and